Hi, this is Sky. If you're interested in life coaching and mentoring, go to my website at skyazrael.com. Let's get into today's topic. I was at the gym this morning and a guy asked me dating advice, and I'm not the best person to give dating advice, but I felt like I could answer his question because of the way that he asked the question and because of who he was. Now, some of you may be in this position, some of you may not be. This guy's a successful guy, young guy, under 30, very successful in business, self-employed. I don't know if he's a millionaire, but he is on his way to it. Drives a brand new Corvette, badass car. I've seen one of his girlfriends before only because she worked out at the gym. They're no longer together and he's awfully discouraged. Not just bummed on, they seem like they had an okay breakup from the way he was describing it. I don't need to know details, but he's discouraged and bummed in general. And the guy's in great shape, good physical condition, works out a lot, eats healthy. He's smart, seems really intelligent, articulate, successful, like I said, can get pussy. This guy can date hot chicks, more prettier women than I've ever even been around. But he's so incredibly frustrated and he's ready to just kind of give up on women and go his own way. And he asked me, how do I find the right woman? So that's a different question. If he just asked me, how do I find a chick? I don't know, dude. I don't give dating advice. I'm not a dating coach. I'm single. My birthday's tomorrow. I'm single on my birthday. You know, my last girlfriend, she committed suicide a few years ago. And I've chosen to be single for this last couple of years to work on myself and to try to break a cycle of bad relationships. But when he asked, how do I meet the right woman? I think that's an interesting question, interesting topic, so let's get into it. The way to meet the right woman, first of all, you have to know what it is that you're looking for. What is the right woman? You can make a vague statement like that, implying that any chick that is better than the last one will be the right one. But with that kind of philosophy, you'll just go from dysfunctional chick to dysfunctional chick. What is the right woman? You can do an exercise with this and write it down or type it out on your computer, whatever. And just kind of brainstorm on different ideas. What would the ideal mate look like? And you can be all romantic and lofty if you want. Don't make her out to be a superhero. It has to be a human from Earth. But at least you would have some sort of model, some sort of idea of what it is that you'd be looking for. It's simple, but it's important. Women practice this at young age. Little girls think about their ideal mate. All guys think about is big tits and, we think about sex until a certain point. And then we get mature enough to start thinking about ideal mate. And a lot of guys just settle for whoever their last girlfriend is with, and that's who they shack up with. You want to meet the right woman. Quotation marks around the word right. You have to know what the right woman is and be realistic. When you're making your list of qualities, it can't just be positive stuff. You're going to have to think about a well-rounded person. What are you going to be willing to put up with? What kind of quirks and weird shit is going to make you say, fuck this, I'm out of here? And what kind of stuff can you put up with? You know this stuff going into the relationship in your courtship phase, it makes it a lot easier, and especially it gives you something to talk about. A lot of people are very awkward on first dates and they don't know what to talk about. Well, if you know what you're looking for, you have a whole lot of stuff to talk about, to investigate. This is why men get intimidated by high-valued women, because a high-valued woman will do this to you. And I've been on dates and failed. I've been on dates with some pretty amazing women and they look at me just like, you're not what I'm looking for. You're not man enough for me. And I'll just be like, not man enough. I'm big. I'm tough. I can scare people. I got a reputation in the streets that goes from California to the fucking East Coast. What do you mean I'm not man enough? But you got to understand what a high-valued man is. And you have to become that. Now, this is the kicker with this. You're not going to become a high-valued man to get women. And see, now some people are confused. They're like, well, but Sky, you just said you don't do this for other people. You don't work on yourself so other people notice, so other people give you prizes, to validate you. You do it for yourself. You want to find the right woman? You may have to go in and conquer your loneliness issues. Why? Because that loneliness will give you delusional fantasies. You will idolize and pedestalize women. You'll choose the wrong woman yet again. So get over your loneliness. And when you're not lonely, and you're constantly working on yourself to raise your value, to make yourself better, you're constantly building your confidence. You don't need the validation from others because you're overflowing with strength, with courage, with that alpha energy. You become a leader, and leaders can give to others. I can give to someone and they don't ever need to give back to me. Why? Because I have so much. Rich people don't borrow money from poor people. You lend it. You give it. Build yourself wealthy in mind, body, and soul areas. And you have spirituality to give. You have knowledge to give. You have strength to give. You can carry water, chop wood. You have all these, you can protect. You have all these qualities that raise your value. And a high valued woman will be like, hell yeah, that's the guy I want to have fill me with babies. So I don't know how you're going to find the right woman, but I can tell you how I'm doing it. This next relationship that I get in, I can tell you that it won't be with somebody who commits suicide. It won't be with somebody who is a low-valued, broken person. Because I'm not a low-valued, broken person. And I don't have a time limit on it. I could meet my future wife today or next year. It doesn't matter to me. I'll leave that in the hands of God, and all I'm going to do is keep my nose to the grindstone and put in work. Make myself stronger every single day. The stronger I get, the more freedom I have, the more powerful I become, the more love I build within me, and the more love I can give, the happier I can be. The more I can smile at random people and hold doors open and not be lost in my own little dramas. And it'll happen. One of these days, I'll make a video and introduce you to my new wife. Could be next year, could be in 4 years. I don't know when. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing this shit every single day. Daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Some of you get it, some of you never will. It's all food for thought. Thanks for watching.